Hello y'all, and welcome back. So we're addressing the question of akrasia, the problem of akrasia. When you know something is wrong, why do you do it anyway? The first view we're going to be looking at is that of Plato. And Plato, as you may recall, divides the human soul into three parts. There's reason, which thinks, plans, and calculates. There's spirit, which feels beauty, emotion, and moral feeling. And there's appetite, which desires food, drink, and sex. And as Plato says, related pleasures. Now, for the purpose of this analysis of Plato's view, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lump spirit and appetite into a single soul part, which I'm going to call passion. Plato doesn't talk about a single soul part called passion, but the idea here is that reason is alternately opposed by spirit or appetite, and so we'll lump that into a single part. So what happens in cases of weakness of will? Well, for Plato, it's fairly straightforward. This is a 5-step process, so keep track of these steps. The first step is that reason knows it's wrong. Reason is the locus of all factual knowledge, right? Grasps these moral facts. This thing, whatever it is wrong. Okay? However, in cases of weakness of will, passion wants it. That's the second step. So reason knows it's wrong, passion wants it. Naturally, then, we discussed at some length the phenomenon of inner or soul conflict. Third, reason and passion come into conflict. Now, in a healthy soul, what would happen is that spirit or appetite, whichever is opposing reason, let's say appetite, right? Appetite opposes reason. And appetite is stronger than reason. And in a healthy soul, spirit would come to the aid of reason. So spirit would say, not only do I know this is wrong, but I also feel it. We're better than this. And so the raw force of your emotion, your feeling, would join with your knowledge of what's wrong and would, as it were, back appetite down. So you would stay continent. You would do, as Aristotle puts it, right? You would not do what you know to be wrong. Okay, you would control yourself. But this is not a healthy soul. We're talking about a weak-willed soul. So what goes on? Well, third step, reason and passion come into conflict. Fourth, passion wins. Passion is just stronger. In a straight-up fight between reason and passion is going to win, right? If the soul is not properly aligned. Okay, so it's just a question here, and we're going to return to this, right? It's just a question of raw power. Passion is stronger. That's it. End of story. Okay. Now the fifth step is the most important. You do it, right? Passion wins out. You do it knowing the whole time that it is wrong. This is crucial and more important, I think, than all the other parts of the view combined. So on Plato's view, as you're performing whatever action it is, whatever that thing is, you're thinking, I shouldn't be doing this. This is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Okay? And you're powerless to stop yourself because while you are weak, right, your reason is weak, another part of you, passion, is strong. So this is Plato's view. You're weak, meaning your reason is weak, but your passion overpowers it. Passion overpowers reason. Now this is, I should think, kind of the default view. It's the common sense view, the man on the street view. And surprisingly here, then, Plato joins in his view, he agrees, as it were, with what he calls the many, meaning just most people. Ordinarily, Plato disagrees with most people. He says, yeah, most people think X, I think Y. But here he says, yeah, I think most people have it right. We say, oh, I shouldn't have done that, but I'm so weak. I'm weak. Plato says, yeah, I think that's what's going on, right? You have part of you is strong, or part of you is weak, right? And part of you is strong, and so you're weak. Passion overpowers reason. Very straightforward view. Rather than put the second view into this video, I think I'll pause here, pretty short video on Plato's view, and we'll get to the view of Socrates and the Stoics in the next video. Thanks.